Hi friends, watching movie reviews with Raghuram. I watched a French movie, in fact, the English version of the movie, Anatomy of a Fall. I think this title rings something in your ears. Yes, your guess is right. This is the same movie which got an Academy Award for writing original screenplay for Justin Treat and also Arthur Harari. Justin Treat is also the director of the movie. So the movie, friends, has a very simple storyline, but the setting, the atmosphere in which this particular story has been set is, on one side it is really awesome and beautiful, snow-clad mountains all around, and a single isolated big home where three people live: husband, wife, their son, along with their pet dog, and they have occasional visitors as well, and they also have a domestic help. And the nature in and around that house is so beautiful, completely covered with snow, and you'll fall in love with those sceneries what you see in and around. And there the direction of photography, the cinematography comes into the picture. Apart from this, in majority of the movie we don't see the outdoor locations being shot. It's a single location in which, other than this, we can see the court. The next big thing what we see for the most length of the movie is the court, where the courtroom drama happens. So the home is beautiful, the surroundings are beautiful, but the atmosphere inside the house, especially between the husband and wife, they never tried to make the house a home. The chemistry was very disturbed one. We actually don't get to see that other than in a small flashback and through the stories and narratives of different people, especially the wife and also some sorts by son. The wife is a novelist, and the husband is a teacher or a lecturer in the university. So their son is visually impaired, and he occasionally goes for a walk with a dog, with the pet dog guiding him. So in and around that particular area he walks and comes back to the home. One day when he comes back, he found his dad dead. He has fallen right from the open attic window, and his head is broken and it's bleeding. Visually impaired child couldn't see what has happened to his father, but he screams. The wife peeps through the window, so suddenly she realizes that something has happened, and she rushes down and finds her husband as well dead. So what has happened? Whether the husband has committed suicide from jumping from the window, or has the wife, due to their arguments and also the disturbed chemistry, did she push him out of the window? Was it a murder, or somebody else is involved in this particular incident happening? To find out that, you need to watch the movie Anatomy of a Fall. There is a fall and there is an anatomy, there is a dissection of that taking place in the courtroom drama. The second best thing in the movie, friends, is the courtroom drama, where what might have happened on that particular day, the fall incident, is recreated in the court. And the setting of the court itself, the atmosphere inside itself is so good to watch. It's totally different from what we see in the Indian movies or the court setup in India. So the atmosphere inside the courtroom and the courtroom drama which runs, the recreated situations, the two lawyers, the face-off between them, many witnesses including a visually impaired son who is totally confused what exactly has happened, a psychiatrist, and many more people come and give the witnesses, and how the anatomy of this particular fall, how it is dissected in the courtroom. That courtroom drama is also very interesting. You don't have a mighty big story, though the length of the movie is 152 minutes. That was, at some point I felt the movie editing should have been more crispier and shorter. Maybe a little less than 2 hours, the movie could have had a different impact. Though it is a slow narrative, and here and there are certain frames are definitely boring, as they might cause disengagement from the storyline, though the story doesn't deviate. But nothing much happens in most of the frames. The initial part of the investigation which happens in and around the house where there was a fall, that's also very interesting. And I was really surprised to watch the ending of this movie. As I was watching, and I was very keen to know what will happen next, and suddenly the movie finishes at a point where you are not expecting it to have a climax, like total finish and full stop there. So the ending throws many questions at you to solve the puzzle. What exactly had happened? The anatomy is done, the case is dissected, the story gets a closure, and even after the closure, the satisfaction as a viewer you might not get. You might get many questions in your mind. The puzzle you want to solve, the thirst, the hunger to know what might have happened is kept under the wraps. Like there is an inconclusive conclusion with lot of confusion and lot of queries thrown at you. You might either be disappointed, or you may just tell, wow, this is an open climax, let's think and ponder on this. The mountainous terrain of Grenoble and the courtroom drama, and a simple story, what it looks really simple, and the anatomy of a fall, and a few mysterious components here and there. Not many suspects, but you're on the edge of the seat to find out what exactly has happened. Everything seems to be happening in front of your eyes, but you want that unveiling. That unveiling is not done. Friends, Anatomy of a Fall is not a regular type of movie what we watch, but it is highly appreciated because of the writing, the screenplay, the way the things are taken ahead, and the way the things end without being ended. Last but not the least, The music and the background music is simply fabulous. Coming to the performances, Sandra Haller has given a fantastic performance. As a wife who is a suspect, as a wife who is confused, as a wife who is in dilemma, as a wife who had bad and horrible chemistry with her husband. Obvious reasons for which she becomes the prime suspect. Her struggles with the world, struggles with the law, and struggles and fights within herself are depicted in a wonderful way. The camera work is simply superb to capture the emotions. Swann Arlaud, who plays Sandra's lawyer friend, is yet another person who gets a lengthier screen presence. He has also given good performance. All other actors, including the boy who has played the son, the husband of Sandra, everybody have given good performances. For me, Anatomy of a Fall is a well-made movie, a good one-time watch. No unnecessary and undue drama, but a decent anatomy of a case. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.